Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi Dr. Sarah and my fellow friends. We are from Group 11. Alright, our presentation today is about what type of an organization that me and my group members would like to own one day. So after a long discussion, we have been agreed that we would like to have a tuition center. So we named our tuition center as a tutor for you. What is management? Management is an activity that involves coordination and administration in order to achieve a set of objectives. Administrative duties include determining the organization's strategy and arranging staff efforts to achieve these goals using existing resources. Management is the term used to describe the seniority hierarchy of personnel inside a corporation. Planning, organizing, leading, and controlling are some of the managerial activities. To be a good manager, you will need a developed set of skills such as planning, communication, organizing, and leadership. You will also need a firm grasp of the company's goals and how to direct personnel, sales, and other operations toward accomplishing them. Management is an inseparable part of existence in some sort of form of another, and it is essential whether humans attempt to achieve desired outcomes. The fundamental concept of management are always in play, whether we are managing our life or our enterprises.
I'll be talking about organization. What is an organization? An organization is a framework that brings individuals together from varied backgrounds, educational levels, and hobbies to work toward a common goal. To make it easier, you can also think of it as a social framework that includes all formal human interactions in order to reach the company's goal. Organization is important to make all the tasks and jobs align as well as fulfilling the company's objective, which is the most important thing. Why do we need organization in management? This is easy. Organization's leadership will make the employees feel safe and unified due to the neat arrangement of the organization. Employees that remain devoted to their job and does not view working as a burden is a result of an excellent organization management. Last but not least, good organizational management helps to create a calm and happy workplace environment that everyone will enjoy. What are the features in organization? As a starter, there are 4 aspects of organization, which are planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. First and foremost, create a strategy. To avoid future misunderstandings, planning is vital when deciding on a future course of action. Make sure we have a strategy in place for how we want things to proceed. This wise use of resources to get the most out of people is what organizing is all about. Create a monthly budget. For example, to keep a steady cash flow, the person in front of you in line, managers and supervisors must set clear goals for their teams. The role of a leader is to ensure that his teams work together to achieve a common goal. He or she is the one who determines what is appropriate in a given situation. Last but not least, there's the matter of control. What is going on in the immediate surroundings must be communicated to the supervisor or manager. For effective administration, clear hierarchies must be developed. The reporting supervisors must evaluate their subordinates' performance and growth and provide support as needed.
Next is for our mission, vision, and objective. Mission is the core purpose of an organization or a company. It is summary of the aims and core values. So our mission is to provide individually focused learning that prepares students of upper middle levels for academics and deliver knowledge to the students with up-to-date content to achieve their personal educational goals. Next is the vision. A vision statement describes what a company desires to achieve in the long run term, generally in a time frame of 5 to 10 years, but sometimes will be even longer. Alright, so our vision is to be a leading provider of educational excellence through unrivaled quality tuition and open branches in every state in Malaysia. So next is the objective. Our objective divided into 3 periods of objectives. Firstly, we have a short-term objective, which is measurable outcomes achievable or intended to be achieved in 1 year or less. we will offer our tuitions at affordable price, so everyone from M40, B40 and T20 can afford to join our class. Next, we provide the most qualified trained tutors for group consultations. It is to ensure that our tuition quality will always improve from time to time. We also provide a safe, secure tutoring environment for tutees and tutors so that they can teach and learn peacefully. Next, our midterm objective objective that may take longer to achieve than short-term objective, but they often have a shorter timeline than that of a long-term goals. So first of all, being well known among elite schools. We believe if we can achieve this, they will promote our tuition center to others. Next, we want to help increase confidence and earlier preparations for students to face the SPM examination, which is the biggest examination in Malaysia. Lastly, long-term objective performance goals of an organization intended to be achieved over a period of 5 years or more. Our long-term objective is to be the most quality tuition center in Malaysia. We also want to open other branches in each district and state of Malaysia in both urban or rural areas.
Next, I'll be continuing about planning. Planning is the fundamental management function which involves deciding beforehand what is to be done, when it is to be done, how it is to be done, and who is going to do it. We have 3 types of planning in our management process. Firstly, strategic planning. Strategic planning is a content that creates specific business strategies and evaluates the results of executing the plan. Our goal in 5 to 10 years is to build more branches in the city area. So, we need to generate more income to open more branches. Our objective to achieve this goal is to find 10 boarding schools that are interested to collaborate with us to teach their students who are interested to join our class during the night. We also want to organize more seminars from school to schools that are called school tour programs with 60 schools who are interested in hiring us while selling our merchandise such as activity books and giving the students a flyer to join our tuition center. It can expand public knowledge about our tuition center. Furthermore, tactical planning is a plan that addresses a short-term goal that a company wants to reach within a year or less. Tactical planning helps to understand and break down strategy in chunks to achieve it sooner. Our short-term goal to achieve the long-term goal is to increase the demand of seminars and students to join our tuition center. Our tactical planning to achieve this goal is to do a massive promotion to the public. We would like to broadcast our product through the radio and publish songs for our products to make it easy for the customers to think about us. We also want to do free trial classes to 100 people and we will do our best during that class, so they will interested in joining our tuition center. Lastly, an operational plan, or also known as a work plan, is a highly detailed outline of what our department will focus on for the near future. We will ensure that the quality of the tuition center is always improved or maintained every single day to achieve our goals. We will always observe our educators to do their best in the class each day. We will send our educators to our private training class first before they can teach at our tuition center. We will also provide a comfortable and friendly environment to our students. Lastly, we really encourage feedbacks from our students and their parents once in a week to continuously improve our service. Next, I'll be presented about SWOT analysis. Firstly, our strengths are that our tutors are expert at their designated subjects. By this, we can gain our customers' trust to join our tuition center because we provide a premium quality of learning. We also provide advanced resources such as laptops for our educators to ease their teaching. We also provide a microphone, printers, and projector to ensure students' learning process runs smoothly. So, we can kill our weakness, which is lack of labor, by attracting more job seekers to work with us. Since all of the resources will be given for free. Lastly, our weakness is lack of space to accommodate a large numbers of students. But to prevent this issue, we will try our best to arrange the timetables to ensure all of our students and educators can conduct teaching and learning in a comfortable way. Our opportunity is that we can advertise about our business easily since we have collaborated with the boarding school and the school that invited us to organize the seminars. This can cover our threat, which is many competitors in the market. Most students will choose our tuition center since they have experience learning with us. Furthermore, our next rate is the rent fees that are also increasing due to economic factors. We will use our opportunity, which is our center located at a strategic location, to gain more students at our tuition center to buy our own buildings.
I will explain about organizing parts that follows after planning. For your information, organizing is a process by which managers establish the structure of working relationships among employees to allow them to achieve organization's goals efficiently and effectively. Hence, I will explain about Tutor for You organizational charts. As you can see, our team has 7 members which hold different positions. First, Sir Muhammad IDHAM HAKIM, who is the director of Tutor for You, and his assistant is Prof. Dr. FAZLINA. They have the authority to give orders and influence employees to make sure the effectiveness of the organization could be achieved. Then, the other important member in our team is Prof. NURSYUHADA. So, she is responsible to do advertisements to promote our team via online or offline methods. After that, our financial manager, Prof. DALILLA Hani, will manage about financial matter, and she also got assistant who is Miss Hani Najihah. She is responsible to collect the tuition fees and dealing with parents about fund issues. For each organization, there is a must to have human resource manager who has a strong relationships among employees because this person needs to train the new workers, monitor the department's daily workflow, and provide supports to other employees. That person is Haji Muhammad Amir HAMZAH. Then, our technical manager, Sir Muhammad AIDIL AMZAR, who is knowledgeable in IT, and he will troubleshoot the technical issues. Our team has set days, time, and subjects for the students to join the classes. The core subjects are mathematics, physics, accounting, science, and chemistry, and the time provided for each class are 2 hours only within 2:30 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. As you can see at the schedule, our team has divided days into 2 categories, which are odd week and even weeks. For odd weeks, there are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, while Tuesday and Thursday are in the even week. Thus, students do not need to go to the tuition class every day, so they could have space to rest and do their homework and so on. All the facilities in the class, such as chairs, tables, whiteboards, and LCD are in a good condition, so students do not need to worry. There are 4 classes in total, 2 classes for the Form 4 students and the other 2 classes for Form 5 students. Each class can fit around 15 to 25 students. Tuition fee depends on attendance of each student, but they need to realize that attending to class is not for paying the fee, but to get the knowledge itself.
Next, I will continue to the next slide. Just now, the other group members were already talking about planning and organizing. Now I will talk about leading. First and foremost, leading entails encouraging and influencing employees' behavior. Leading entails encouraging and influencing employees' behavior in order to achieve organizational goals. Instead of focusing on task leading, focus on managing people such as individual, employees, teams, and groups. Secondly, leading entails using social and informal channels of influence. This is for motivate people to take action. If managers are effectively just, their subordinates will be motivated to work hard to achieve organizational goals. Communication study point managers in the right direction for communication effectively and persuasively. Thirdly, the concept of motivation is crucial in leadership. To persuade someone to take action, they must be inspired to do so. A leader can inspire desired action by being the source of motivation or by causing motivation to inspire desired action. Managers must understand their personalities, values, attitudes, and emotion in order to effectively motivate them. Next slide, I will explain more about leading in our organization. Our organization in this institution very concerned in quality of the management. So in this organization, leaders play an important role in ensuring that the institution runs smoothly. Tuition class are places where students gain more knowledge when some students are not clear with what the teacher is teaching in school. Then this tuition class is a place where students can take this opportunity to more understand the subject that they do not understand. When students can come and study in a comfortable environment, surely leaders can feel relief and can increase the number of students to attend this tuition class. Our second thesis is leaders should ensure what the smoothness of the students' tuition schedule. This is the best way so that no problem will happen to the student. Problems that are often found in an organization can be seen when there is a misunderstanding among employees. Last but not least, the management in terms of time and duration of teachers for these tuition classes is to be determined and agreed by the leader. Leaders in the organization are important so that every decision can be made well and will further growth management in this organization. If there is a problem, the leader will immediately resolve this problem and will ensure that every member in the organization remains a good commitment. With that, the management of the tuition will run smoothly and orderly.
Next, I'll be talking about controlling in the organization. So the main flows of controlling is elaborated into three. Firstly is monitoring the performances of staff throughout the year. Secondly is comparing the achieved performances with the goals that were set at the end of the previous year. And lastly is taking corrective actions that are needed. Next is the process of controlling. The first process of controlling is establishing performance standards during the end of each year. Next, we obtain performance that are properly measured and produced, followed by standards that were already set compared with the performance that are obtained. And lastly, reports and control charts are analyzed and informed to the management team. Some of the main purpose of controlling in the organization is firstly, reducing the cost while also increasing the productivity and adding value to the organization. Next, we detect and eliminate all the irregularities found in the company, followed by continuously coming up with new ideas and goals to achieve. We also decentralize authority. And last but not least, we would always try to cope with any obstacle problems. The three types of controlling are, first, feed-forward control. Feed-forward control emphasizes on avoiding any upcoming problems. Secondly is concurrent control. The tutor for you emphasizes the necessity in observation of live performances in the class. And lastly, the feedback control. After all the tasks and projects are done, the performance informations are then collected, the data, and sent to the management team.
As a conclusion, management can be defined as a set of processes consisting of planning, organizing, leading and controlling. These four management functions are very crucial to an organization. Our company emphasizes these four management functions to ensure that the tuition for upper middle students can be developed and run smoothly. Our company is complete because we are using all of the management processes it needs to ensure a profitable company and achieve our vision and mission. Last but not least, we hope our company will thrive and succeed in the future. That's all. Thank you.